New Jersey Governor Christie just got thrown under the bus in that traffic jam scandal that has jeopardized his presidential ambitions. Today, the former bridge authority official accused of helping to engineer the traffic jam said the governor knows more about it than he is telling. The huge traffic tie-up in Fort Lee, New Jersey was created by closing lanes leading to a bridge that links New Jersey to New York City. It was allegedly political revenge cooked up by Christie's allies. The target, Fort Lee's Democratic mayor, who had declined to endorse Republican Christie for re-election. Here's Elaine Quijano.
Governor Christie has always denied that he knew about the lane closures leading to the George Washington Bridge that snarled traffic for 4 days in Fort Lee last September, either before or while they were occurring.
I don't know what else to say except to tell them that I had no knowledge of this, of the planning, the execution, or anything about it. And then I first found out about it after it was over. And even then, what I was told was that it was a traffic study.
In a letter today, the lawyer for the man who helped carry out the lane closings disputes that, writing, "A person within the Christie administration communicated the Christie administration's order that certain lanes on the George Washington Bridge were to be closed, and evidence exists as well tying Mr. Christie to having knowledge of the lane closures." David Wildstein is the former Port Authority executive who set the closings in motion after he received an email from Christie's former Deputy Chief of Staff, Bridget Kelly. She wrote an email saying, "Time for some traffic problems in Fort Lee." The lane closures were apparent political payback against the Fort Lee mayor for not endorsing the governor's re-election campaign. Wildstein replied, "Got it." The letter went on to say Mr. Wildstein contests the accuracy of various statements that the governor made about him, and he can prove the inaccuracy of some. Late today, the Christie administration released a statement saying Mr. Wildstein's lawyer confirms what the governor has said all along. He had absolutely no prior knowledge of the lane closures before they happened, and whatever Mr. Wildstein's motivations were for closing them to begin with. Scott, the statement went on to say the governor denies the lawyer's other assertions.
And Elaine, important for us to underline that the letter says that there is evidence, but it offers no evidence of Christie's involvement. Elaine Quijano at the George Washington Bridge tonight. Thank you, Elaine.